Hello and welcome along, everybody. Why does this feel so far away? Let's just, there we go. Well, so little light. How are we doing? I hope you're having a good Monday morning. I hope you're, for those of you in the UK, I'm hoping you're having a good bank holiday. I think, yeah, my camera can't quite decide what the light balance should be at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Let's see who we got coming in. Rapid, welcome along. Farmer 2001, welcome along. Jesse Stapleton, welcome along. Jacob the Light Guy, welcome along. I hope you're all doing well. Lol, welcome along. So yeah, we're going to be back on a bit of jokes this morning. We've got the Horry wheel still set up here, so we're still trying that out. I've decided that the little table I've got it on isn't quite high enough. So I've been all over Amazon looking for stuff that would raise it. I think it only needs raising about 5 centimeters. And amazingly, there are tables all over stuff, all over Amazon that might do the trick. So we'll see what happens at the beginning of next month. We'll see how we go. I literally forgot it was a bank holiday. Wow. It's have I heard back from job yet? Not yet, Farmer. I will be chasing stuff up tomorrow because, of course, it is a bank holiday in the UK. I am still applying for stuff. I think I applied for like 15 jobs over the weekend. So we'll see if anything comes back from those. And yeah, I will continue to apply for stuff every day until something comes up. I am just, yeah. This month is going to be beginning of this next month is going to be hard. We're it's not been such a good month this month, so yeah, we'll see how we do. I'm dreading next weekend. It all depends on how much I can sell on eBay over the next 5 days, which is never a good way to approach the beginning of a month. Otherwise, we're doing okay. Should have some good videos out this week. I'm looking to try and get the Horry unboxing up this week. I've got a couple of FS25 videos planned for this week. We've got our ongoing time on furling as well. And yeah, so should be a good video week, I think, and a good live stream week. We got some good live streams this week as well. Hey, Craig Hughes, welcome along. So speaking of which, shall we get on with some farming? Don't understand why they don't want you. You seem like you're a hard worker, you're kind and something. You know what, Farmer 2001, I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, it's weird. It seems the market at the moment just isn't great. Is all I can think. Right, it is mid-afternoon. Where were we? We got the 90 now. Yes, we were picking this up. So I did a little bit more stuff with sorting out the controls on this wheel and everything yesterday after last night's stream. The buttons on the wheel are now all working, so I can actually show you this. So we have got beacons. Look. No, there. Whoa, let's stay on the road. So yeah, got beacons on it. We've got the hazards. I have got some lights on there and things as well. So we're doing fairly well with that. Do you know what? I'm going to have to invert that look because I keep pulling back to go up, which is not what I want. Liking the new Horry, I do like this a lot. If I can find the right setup to get it mounted, Farmer, it will be absolutely perfect. It is a fantastic wheel. Really is. Would I prefer the Horry wheel or the Thrustmaster wheel? Do you know what? I think I prefer the Horry wheel. I really do. It's bigger, and it just it works really nicely. My problem with everything isn't anything that's with the wheel itself. It's purely, oh no, wrong button. There we go. It's purely with the space I have in here, because this is big. This Horry setup is big, which is why I've had to get a side table from one of the other rooms and put it in front of me. My trouble with it at the moment, it is just the wrong height. As I said, I need it lifting to about there-ish. So not quite the height of my desk, but not quite the height of this table, somewhere in between. I am trying to get hold of a proper wheel mount, a pod wheel frame at the moment. See if that works. Yes, it does come with joystick as well, and this joystick setup is very, very nice. You know what's going to go really well with this setup? That is the one thing I'm missing from this. Is there's no dedicated start button like there is on the Thrustmaster stick, and so I keep sort of fumbling for it. I've actually put it on button 10 right at the bottom, but the ignition key that's coming with the collector's edition of FS 25 is going to be perfect for this setup. It really is. Exactly where I'm going to put it on the table, I'm not sure, but then I expect to get a bigger table. The other really nice thing about the setup I've got here at the moment is I just pick up this little table and move it to the side. There's no unscrewing, there's no reworking or anything. It's so much easier than the setup I have with the Thrustmaster stuff, where I have to unscrew stuff all the time. In order to move it. This, if I can get the right table for this, this will just be perfect. Does mean I'm sitting even further away from the screen, but if I can raise this, I can move the whole thing a little bit closer, because then I'm not worried about the joystick hitting the table. In fact, I'm still quite far out at the moment. So yeah, and my knee down here is hitting the table a little bit. So there's definitely adjustments I need to make to this setup. But yeah, at the moment, I'm quite happy with it. And I should say the joystick and the wheel are separate things as well. So if you just want to use the wheel, you can unplug the joystick and use it on its own. If you just want to use the joystick, you can just use the joystick on its own. But this setup is straight out of the box. This is the best setup for farm sim I've seen so far. Hey Wayne, welcome along. I'm a bit behind with streams. Am I a full-time streamer at the moment? I am a full-time streamer at the moment. That is because last November I lost my job, and I have been trying to get a new job since. And the market is awful. I can't believe that it's nearly a year. I mean, that is just... I've never had that much trouble finding any job. That's just crazy. So, yeah. Okay. I know the Elizabeth Tower, which houses the Big Ben Bell. Yes, Jacob. Common mistake. Yeah, I've been to Parliament Square many times. I also like how smooth it is to turn the camera. If I could just remember the right direction to turn the camera, it's great. So I think I might have the joystick. So if I turn to that way, yeah, that's turning the opposite way to where I want it to, while I'm out of cab. When I'm in cab, yeah, that turns the direction I want to look. Out of cab, yeah, okay, does, yeah, that's confusing. I kind of want it reversed out of cab, but I just gotta remember it's the way I end up looking, not the side of the tractor I end up looking at. 900 degrees showing, yeah. So if I go from here, so that's one full rotation, so that's 360 and a bit. So that would be 800 degree steering, I think. Yeah, 800 degree. So 360 plus a bit, that's 400, and 360 plus a bit, so that's 400. Love the centering on it. I mean, you saw that. Look, so put that to there. Look at that. Just don't get anywhere near it with the knob on, because you will take your fingers off. Yeah, it's got some heft to it. The bell is absolutely louder than you think. So the same as the Thrustmaster wheel. Yes, but it is bigger. I mean, literally. So I've got the Thrustmaster wheel over here. Somewhere in here, we have tape measure. So this wheel here, this is 34 centimeters. The Thrustmaster wheel is 28. So there's, it's an extra 6 centimeters in diameter. So there's that that much extra in diameter on it. It is a huge. Thrustmaster wheel is sitting there unused at the moment, and certainly it might go on my Xbox actually. Autoball 55, thank you for the follow. But yeah, no, I'm very impressed with this Horsch setup. If I can just refine out the kinks in my actual setup, then it'll be great. Yeah, the angle on the wheel doesn't need a bracket. The whole thing is just placed really well. I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to do with the trucking wheel. Now the other thing that I'm eager to try and work out is, can I set up the farm stick with this as well, and go to a 2 joystick setup? I don't know if the farm stick would work in my left hand. Hang on. Yeah, the farm stick would work in my left hand. Right, so that is all the bales collected from that field. What we want to do then is get the mower working on the vines. Yeah, and then get the and then we'll do the baling and windrowing and baling on the other field that we cut yesterday. Oh no, it's not quite the vines. There's one more field for the mower to get going on. Right, so let's unload that. Wrong mouse. Yeah, we need to get the mower working on here. Right now, I'm going to do a field with New Holland CX 8090 IRL. Oh wow. Right, okay. Clear that. Course. Target position. Target field. Open close course generator. Generate me a course. Yes. Okay. I can actually reverse that. Horry. This is the Horry wheel. I don't have the Moser wheel. For reasons I have spoken about on my streams before. Headland first. Generate me a field work course. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, and it wants to, of course it wants to go the other way around the field. Oh, right. Now I get to try that. Oh, I got that on the... Yeah, more buttons on this. Have I truth the Mozza tracking wheel in the case? Okay, so I will tell the story about Mozza. I did get contacted by Mozza. I was very interested in trying it out. The requirements for doing it and for getting a wheel and having a go with it were wow. Oh, because that's up. Okay. Were beyond what I was willing to do. Is the way I'll put it. Right, so that's going. Okay. Let's go and unload these, and then we can start with the windrowing. Load and in. Oh wow, I think it's putting them at the back. Almost finished 100 your 10 silage contracts. Wow. Hang on, what is that blocked by? Why are you mowing out here? That was weird. Right. Nearest waypoint and go. Why are you the wrong way around? This is being very stupid. We have had this working, which is what's confusing me. Right, let's try that again. Okay, right, it's off and going. Good. That is down, so that. I did set up the cart for me and my buddy, and it was doing so poorly. It's taken me 3 years to pay off $1 million on your 3 million time. We're only yeah, 3 years, yeah, which is about what it took me to do, yeah, on Moss Valley. Right, we've got the beads up here on this now. Oh, haven't we got? Oh, it's only a short shower, thankfully. That's behaving itself now. And turn that on. Drop it down. Follow. Turn on, drop it down, and away we go. Mark, welcome along. Hoping I can speed up the process now with the 5th field. Yeah, there's I find that there tends to come a point where everything just begins to speed up. You sort of suddenly get this exponential growth as the farm expands. You get to the point where you make enough money in a season to buy a new field, and then the next season you make enough money to buy two fields in a season, and you get to the point where just the whole map sort of starts opening up. Yes, it takes you longer to do everything, but you're making more money all the time. And actually, I find with Farm Sim, one of the best ways to do that is with productions. You can very quickly double your money that you're making by just adding a production. The only downside is productions can take quite a while to process stuff sometimes. Silage is great money. Silage is a fantastic money earner. Really is. To the point where I'm not allowing myself to earn money from silage on some of my playthroughs. Right, and start you up. Now comes the fun bit. Because we want to get this to cut the field over here. Now, I don't know how well this will detect this, so we'll see how it goes. Clear the current course. Give me a new one. Not that one. This one. Okay, so right. I want to draw a custom field then. Oh boy. So where is my actual field? This is going to be hard because I don't actually know where the field is. Create job. Right. So the field, that's where my corner is. Back. No. Draw custom field. Okay, I'm going to put my finger on the screen. Right. There. To there. This is going to be fairly messy. I did not know Courseplay can handle vines. Right, okay. Create job, yes. Generate course. Smooth, generate fieldwork course. Good. And hopefully this will not hit a vine. But we'll see how it goes. Decided not to use the train on my 3 million challenges. Price is $200 more. Wow. Morning, Share. Welcome along. will be as high in 25. What is high in 25? Using course play on my 2 million grapevine. Yeah, it's interesting. We might be able to actually use a course play harvester on the vines. That would be amazing. God, this rain better stop soon. Oh, we can try the lights. Look at that. And full beans. That is so cool. I love the light stalk on this. Yeah, I never knew you could use course play for vines. I mean, I want to harvest the vines myself, but yeah, course play has come a long way. Money for silage. Oh, money for silage. Do you know what? Money for silage is high depending on which map you do. So not every map has a high value for silage. It really does depend on the map. How are we doing, Grizzly? Hope you're doing well. I do need to go and check on my twins at some point this morning. Because my wife is trying to have a rest. I do silage for cows in the BJ. Yeah, that's all I'm doing silage for on here. Basically I'm doing haymaking off the grass. We're doing corn for silage, and then we're trying to make money through our factory as much as possible. Morning, Mad Alex. Hope you're doing well. German maps really love silage. They really do. Making hay in the rain. This is massively realistic. Not bad, been awake since 5 AM for no reason. Oh, I had to drag myself out of bed at 6 AM this morning. Because I get up at 6 AM every morning and I record a video. So I'm recording from 6:30 in the morning. This morning was hard. It was tough to get up at that time. My body was not happy with me. Yeah, Mondays are never easy, and especially at the end of the month. As I was saying earlier, this month has not been a great month, and so I have a stupid amount of work to do this week to earn enough just to start next month, which is crazy. And so yeah, it's gonna be a tough, very long, very hard week. Mostly selling stuff on eBay, I think. That's going to be the quickest way for me to earn the cash I need. And so, yeah, gonna be doing that a lot this week. Next to my standard upload schedule, which I've got to keep that up because otherwise that then stuffs up the next month. And yeah, I can't try and sort out the coming month neglecting the following one. The Waller 2036, thank you for the follow. Of course, the month then that takes us into October. So October then is possibly going to be a tough month simply because it's the month before release. So at that point, I'm gonna have to be making as much FS25 content as possible. And then November is going to be big. So I'm thinking very much at this point that I'm going to start winding down the Let's Play stuff. Oh, it'll be Christmas soon. Oh, do you know what, man, Alex? There's a simple solution to all this. Really, really simple solution. Somebody employ me. Somebody give me a bloody job. Really making me work for it this time now. I'm getting to the point where I apologize because I am getting very repetitive on stream. Oh. Exposure. Morning, Big V Bubba. Welcome along. Sorry, I don't wish to unload my problems on you guys. You're not here to hear me complain about the current state of the job market. You're here to watch me do some farm sim and get away from the world a little bit, which I can understand because that's often why I play farm sim. And, oh, I will say, thank you, whoever it was who used my partner code to order, pre-order FS25 yesterday. You are awesome. We now only need 214 year one bundles to make it to gold. It's such a ridiculous number. Taking load off is good. Oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Lone Wolf Stew, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Hey, Bastin Farms, welcome along. I mean, I have a lot, in fairness, I have a lot to be thankful for over the past year. It's been a struggle, but at the same time, there's been some really awesome stuff happen, so... And I have to believe that at the end of all this, I'll be where I should be. I'll be where I'm meant to be. And that'll be the thing. It just feels a lot of everything at the moment feels like a holding pattern. A lot of it is, you know, I'm waiting for FS25 to drop. I'm waiting for my new internet connection to come. I'm waiting to see if people are going to reply to my job applications. I'm waiting and waiting and forever waiting, and I just need it to happen. You know, I'm waiting for FS25 so that I can do a whole new content plan that hopefully will rejuvenate everything. It's just, yeah, the whole thing is just this massive wait at the moment. Once the wait is over, then the awesomeness begins. Whereabouts in the UK, if you don't mind? I am in Norfolk, Grizzly, which is part of my problem in that being in Norfolk and being in North Norfolk, so about as far away from everywhere as I can be, makes it a bit difficult in a job market like this, because I'm having to go for remote jobs mainly, which I can do, and I have done, because while in the past there have been plenty of jobs in Norwich, there don't seem to be many at all at the moment. I think I've seen, so in the past 8-9 months, I think I've seen 5 jobs, I want to say, in Norwich that would fit me at all. Not even fit me perfectly, just fit me at all. And every single job I've seen, the listing says there are hundreds of applicants for this, which is just mad. I thought this rain shower was meant to be short. Gonna move to the next day soon, so it's not gonna matter, but wow. At least on the grass we don't get the mud. Oh, you're gonna drop it right in front of me. Thank you so much. Right, fold you up. That. Hey, Farmer William. Go to I already have. There's a couple of really good agencies in Norwich. I have spoken to them, and they've even looked at putting me forward for jobs. In fact, one of the interview I had 2 weeks ago was from a local agency. So what I need to contact them tomorrow because I haven't heard back yet, which in my experience, not a good sign. I think if they'd wanted me, they would have, then they'd have got back to me last week. So, yeah, that's another job where I am very well qualified for it, that I don't think I'm going to get it. That might just be me being really, really defeatist at the moment, but, you know, there's only so many interviews you can go. I have a driving license, yes. So there are options. What I had to be very careful of is that anything I go for doesn't impact my current level. Well, either doesn't impact my current level of income, as small as it is, or is enough to replace my current level of income on top of earning the extra. Think there will be a realism for 25, for example, baling and harvesting in the rain, severe weather, not doable. I don't know. I would very much like there to be mud in FS25. Doesn't look like there is. I think the mud mod is going to be amazing in FS25 though. Because I think the mud mod will probably end up adjusting the depth of the track of the tire The ground deformation. I think it'll adjust the ground deformation, and as a result, we'll get some really big ruts in field. Would be brilliant. But I don't think it'll be like it out of the box. Not from what I've seen so far, unless they're going to make adjustments. Would you like to earn somewhere in the region of £1,000 a week? Yes. Absolutely, Farmer William. I'm very intrigued where you're going with this. Nope, that one. Yeah, it was an AI worker driving the baler. It was on Follow Me. So basically, the AI worker was following my track. Morning, Kevin. Welcome. Go to your local bank where you hold your... No, I know where you're going with this. I think. Where are you going with this, Pavel? Because I just... This is beginning to sound very dodgy. Yeah, no, that's the Follow Me mod, Rabbit. It is brilliant. You can string as many vehicles in a line as you want. Was that a pile of grass, or that was just a pile of grass? Jim, it is PC only, yes, because it's a script mod. And you can see he's missed a few bits just because he's not trying to do the hay. He's just following where the path went. I think we're probably going to move forward to the morning and pick this up there because this rain is not stopping. Arthur. Okay, going for HGV. I don't think they will give me one at the moment, Farmer William. Unfortunately. That doesn't mean that they're not places I could find, you know, not people I could ask for that. But yeah, I know there's a lot of HGV places in HGV industry at the moment, aren't there? Where are we? See how you're doing. Oh, that's actually doing really well. That's a really good field shape. I'll just drive straight. Drive straight. It spun round and it got itself stuck. I think, though, I'm gonna go back to the farm, set this up for the morning, and we'll pick that up there. So let's jump in the Kubota. There we are. And yeah, 8 o'clock. In other words, yeah, in other words, get myself an HGV license. It's not a bad idea. I have considered trying to maybe go and do some food delivery stuff. So by that I mean go working for Tesco's or Waitrose or someone like that doing you know, doing supermarket deliveries. I might have 4 fields full of silage. Wow. Right, okay, that then is ready to be dropped off. Country is 10,000 drivers short, and supermarkets have suggested that their stores will not get their deliveries for Christmas due to the shortage of drivers. No, not that. That button. Playing June. HU is terrible pay for hours. Research. Yeah. Yeah, I know though. It's. How far is Saxmundham from me? So Saxmundham is, we drove that way a couple of weeks ago. About an hour and a half from me. About an hour and a half actually, Saxmundham. Bad thing is a lot of silage and BGA only holds. Oh wow, lol. Right. Hey, Kirk Xbox Games, welcome along. All right. Down. It's not the angle I wanted to come into the field at. Never mind. Because that will miss a load of that. Which begs a good question. How much string is there left in this baler? Okay, plenty. Oh, no, I do need to reverse up. With any luck, this will be the only time we have to cut this field. We're going to get so much hay out of this that we are not going to have any issues with feeding the cows for a while. Certainly with hay, anyway. There's a large transport firm, as far as I know, they're constantly looking for drivers. I know that most of the HGV industry is. It's partly my understanding is the reason why the HGV industry is looking for drivers is because historically treatment of drivers by the HGV industry has been awful. And again, lots of people no longer wanting to do the long distance travel. You know, lots happy to do the short hop. Less happy to do the long drive. I mean, I even looked into maybe trying to get some work on an actual farm, actually driving a tractor. But the amount of stuff you actually have to have these days to do that, again, is mad. What do I think of the Horry farm system? I'm really liking it. Said at the beginning of the stream, if I can sort out the height issues of the desk I've got it on, or the little side table I've got it on, then it will be fantastic. I'm really loving it. And I'm getting more and more used to it the more I use it, obviously. Ozzy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. I'll take these corners too sharp, otherwise the baler does not pick up the bales. Jim, the wheel is far better than the original Logitech. Oh yeah, than the okay. So, I mean, this setup, the Horry farm vehicle system setup, immediate caveat is that it costs over twice the price of the original side panel and wheel system. It is a better build quality by more than twice. It is an exceptionally well built wheel, this. It feels sturdy, there's nothing plasticky about it. It's really grippy. Fantastically grippy. The wheel, the bit that comes with it is really nice. The knob is very smooth. It just works. I've got the horn working in the middle. It's got an indicator stick on it, which also has lights. But yeah, the indicator is great on it. I don't know how you cancel the indicator though. There we go. It's just a really nice bit of kit. You look at the yellow pages page to driving schools, there might be a school at Norwich Airport. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But the thing is, Farmer William, at the end of the day, I am a fully trained web developer. I should not have an issue finding a job. It is not the Mozza wheel, no. This is the Horry farm vehicle system, which is really nice. I will say this is also so I know how much the Mozza system costs, or the Mozza wheel costs. This entire setup is about half the price of the Mozza wheel. Just to give you an indication. It has indicator stalks. We can turn the lights on. I can do full beams off it. It's really lovely. And because it's purpose built for this, that's the big thing it actually has over my Thrustmaster. Is the purpose built for doing farm sim means that it's got the functionality on it that really works for the game. Which is a really interesting thing. One of the things that makes the farm stick absolutely incredible, and I would say if you are on a budget, try the farm stick is awesome. if you can afford it, I think this kit is brilliant. This, especially if you're just looking to use it for farm sim, it's brilliant. Outrageous is probably a bit strong, but their demands or their requirements for me to showcase their wheel were far beyond anything that anybody else had asked, to the point where I felt unable to go back and negotiate with them about it. Yeah, I think this would be really nice to use in ETS. I need to have a go at ETS with this. I know that Horsch are bringing out a tracking wheel as well. Right, our mower has finished work, which is great news. So I'm going to take this round here like so. Spin this around. Come down here like this. And then completely muck everything up by going across the path like that. I'm quite pleased the mower managed to miss all of the bales. Oh, we're going to get a lot of bales off here. Morning! Oh, no. Morning, Pazos. Welcome along. Still no force feedback on the wheel, I'm assuming. Yeah, no. There's sort of a natural return, but there's no force feedback on it. I actually don't mind that, though. Right, we need to get this tractor out of the way. Yeah, in fact, let's switch our driving around. Forwards. Does that pass for? It does, but it's a very light version of force feedback. Basically, on heavier land, you get more resistance. Let's admit, I use the force feedback wheel on farming, and it doesn't make that much difference. All it really does is self-centering. Yeah. So this wheel is very much self-centering, which is great. The way I've found force feedback works, and actually I quite like it working in farm sim, is that in heavier land and on heavier stuff, it's it does the patch. Oh right, there we go. It gives you more resistance. This is the Horsch wheel. Yeah, it's better. Love the shuttle. You can't see it because it's the other side of the wheel, but the shuttle is just fantastic on this. Right, we don't want to undo that. Drop that all off. But part of the reason why I need to find a better table than this is because I need more space, because I keep hitting my hand when I'm touching the shuttle. Okay. My plan is to turn half this field into grapevines, at least. by the beginning of the next season. Do I prefer the Thrustmaster? Right now, I prefer the Hori. It's a bigger wheel. It's a full 6 centimeters larger in diameter. It has more functions specific to farm sim on it. And yeah, it's from that point of view, it's a better setup for farm sim. As a general wheel, I probably prefer the Thrustmaster. But certainly there's no loud clackiness on this that is the one issue I have with the Thrustmaster. There's no it just works as a setup. It does auto-configure into the game, but as I demonstrated last night, I did not like what all the buttons were, so I went and redid the whole thing. But that's just me. I do that all the time. Just check the specs, and the rim diameter on the Hori is 35 centimeters, which is quite big. Yeah, and I mentioned it on stream a little while ago. It is pretty humongous. Where's my? Let's just double check that. I can tell you, yeah, it actually comes out as 34 when I measure it, but that's still a full 6 centimeters more than the Thrustmaster measures, which is 28. Having had both in hand, it's better. I can tell you exactly why there's such a difference between the Hori wheel and the Hori setup and the Cytec setup. Build quality. The build quality on this is amazing. This is a properly solid, nice setup. The farm sim wheel, the original farm sim wheel, is a much more plasticky affair than this. Much more plasticky affair. And that's the difference. The difference absolutely is in the build quality. And actually the size. The farm sim wheel is half the size of this. Hi, Joe DK, welcome along. Yeah. As I said many times before, if you're after a cheaper setup, I recommend the Farm Stick, and I recommend the Thrustmaster T128. And if you went with that combination, you're looking at paying about half the price of the Hori setup. But even then, the 128, the Thrustmaster 128, to me, feels a bit of a plasticky wheel. If you're going for a solid wheel, a chunky wheel, you're looking at spending around £300 anyway. You know, the £300 that you get for like the Thrustmaster T248 or the Logitech oh god, I can't remember the number of the Logitech wheel, but the old Logitech wheel I had. 295, I want to say 295. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, not the one after that. Sorry, G928. Thank you. The Logitech G928, which is the current one. It will end up. Those will end up being over 300. Exactly, Vapor. This setup is £400. So you're gonna spend on a decent wheel and the farm stick. You're gonna spend £400, and for £400 you can buy this And it's, yeah. That's a tough choice for me. In all honesty. Well, I'll be honest, originally I thought that this wasn't going to have the value. And it absolutely does. Am I using the pedals? Yeah, the pedals are down there. The pedals are nice. The pedals are metallic pedals. There's a good bit of strength to them. They are not as big as the Thrustmaster pedals are, but they do work very well. Are they small? They are smaller than the Thrustmaster ones, yes. So there is that. They are smaller pedals, but I'm not having any trouble hitting them with my feet or anything. What's that? Ast Aegis, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. I'm beginning to wonder if interest in FS25 is bringing people back to farm sim streamers. Because this has definitely been, the last few days have definitely been busier than we've had recently. So thank you everybody for coming along and joining us. If I didn't have the wheel, I would have gone for the Horry stuff over the Thrustmaster farm stick. Yeah. It is a bank holiday here, yes. Oh, that's true. That's true as well. It is a bank holiday, so more people are off. Heard that in FS25 you can actually get a girlfriend to have... I nearly read all of that. And I do appreciate you using a word that is it would have been considered a problem. Oh dear. I got a whole sim rig behind me right now with a G27, and now I'm thinking buy the Horry one for FS and ETS. Yeah, do you know what? I really want to find out what the Horry trucking wheel consists of, because I'm kind of wondering, looking at the size of this wheel, if it's just this wheel on its own, which is an interesting concept. But yeah, if I can sort this setup out, and I can get a slightly higher small table. I've actually been looking at a few laptop tables, because I think a laptop table would set this up really well without needing a full sim rig. That's the thing. I think you could probably set this up without having to spend £100 on a sim rig, and just do it with a table. Probably work. Don't forget, Sunday is Father's Day. For you, yeah, no, Father's Day's already happened in the UK. Trucking side of it consists of wheel shifter and a button box and a high. Okay, so it's the same wheel, but with trucking extras rather than farm extras. Gotcha. Over 500. Wow. Will this new FS last 4 years? No. The next farms I can pretty... Okay, so this is my take. I can pretty much guarantee that Farming Simulator 25 will have a 3-year lifespan. And the reason why I'm pretty much guaranteeing that is because FS28 would be the 20th anniversary of Farming Simulator. I cannot see Giants not taking the opportunity to do a 20th anniversary edition of Farm Sim. That would blow my mind if they missed that opportunity. So yeah, I fully expect the next version of Farm Sim after FS25 to be FS28. And at this point, I'm expecting probably a golden color or something like that for it. And yeah, do you know what, Big Bubba? I am willing to bet Giants are already working on it. This close to FS25's release, I am willing to bet the bare bones of FS28 already exists. This will be my first FS since 2017. It will. Oh wow, Gaming Critic. Yeah, you are gonna feel a massive difference between FS17 and FS25. Massive difference. Just spent 35k for next year's seat. Wow, Thefisherj, that's a huge amount. And round. Yeah, one more row after this. Then we'll get these all collected up and we'll get all these tractors back to the farm. Walked away and FS19 came out and I felt it was not an improvement or needed. A very interesting Gaming Critic. There are a few people who felt like that. I know that Bullet Bill at the time, the reason why we've not had a Bullet Bill map since FS17 is because Bullet Bill had felt exactly the same about 19. I disagree. Partly because playing the games back to back, I feel that there is quite a huge improvement. Don't have a wiper stalk. No, there's nothing on the other side of the wheel here. I definitely felt 19 was a big improvement over 17. And I felt the same way with every version of Farm Sim that I've done. 22 was a massive improvement over 19 as well. I would say I tend to evaluate the next version of Farm Sim against the vanilla version of the previous one. So I don't take mods into account whenever I am evaluating how much what the next game brings over the previous one, and that's mainly because I don't think it's a fair comparison. Unless you're getting to the end of the next one and you're comparing it with all the mods that are on that one to the previous one. And vanilla to vanilla is the only way to compare them. Partly because, as well, not everybody has all the mods, so half the mods I use on here aren't available to console players. So as a result, there's not enough, you know, the integration of certain mods or features from certain mods, because it's not actually integrating the mods themselves, but the integration of certain features that have previously been in mods into the game I always think is great because it allows players who wouldn't have had access to those things otherwise get access to them now. And you also get the integration of stuff that was previously in DLCs as well. So you no longer have to have all of those DLCs in things and bits like that. I fell out with a couple of community over it, to be honest, but that's all underwater under the bridge. To be honest, anybody is, as far as I'm concerned, you are completely welcome to your opinion. I may not agree with it, but I've never seen that as a reason to fall out with anybody. Because at the end of the day, that does little. That people's opinions aren't necessarily going to have a big. Well, certainly in an instance like that, aren't going to have a big impact. Can't wait for FS25. FS25 just looks. I mean, I've said previous versions of the game have just been massive overhauls and massive increases. FS25 looks like it's going to be one of the biggest yet. Absolutely incredible. Later, Pazovs. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Right, there we go. That is that job done. I'm going to go and put this away. Oh, we've blocked the feeder. Actually, come on. It's pronounced Pazzer. Okay. Paz. Okay, Paz. No, you haven't finished. You're on the field. There we go. Let's go put this away and park this tractor up. It'd be nice to actually have things like GPS and games so crossplay. Exactly, and you know, it causes an issue if you want to have a crossplay server. At the moment, you can't have things like GPS and things like that, and I'm looking forward to those kind of functions coming to the game, coming to people being able to use them. That is going to be absolutely awesome. Oh, straighten that up. This thing really, really likes to turn sharply. There we go. Forwards. You know it's going to be like basic version. Oh yeah, Rob, absolutely. Absolutely. Completely and utterly is. But that's not a problem. That's all right. Yeah, no, I have no issue with it being basic. No, it won't. Nightbot will bop you if you do all caps. Just to warn you. Nightbot definitely does not like all caps. is... Oh, we've probably got enough kicking around this field to get this bit. Hey, Wayland Timlick. Will we ever see a base game map based in the UK or Ireland? Gaming Critique, have you seen the Year 1 Season Pass image? And basically the worst kept secret in Farm Sim. I know, I've got to be careful here. There's stuff that okay, I am gonna have to show you it, Gaming Critique. Pause this. Let's go find it. Oh no, I've got it on, give me a moment. I've got it on my PC because Giant sent me stuff. Right, Farmer, Farming Simulator 25, announcement, pack shots. No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Where is it? Log assets, maybe. Yes, here it is. So, this is the Year 1 Season Pass, and this is our first view of the map in the Year 1 Season Pass. Now, if that doesn't look British or Irish, I don't know what does. So, yeah, the worst kept secret basically in Farm Sim is the Year 1 expansion. It looks like it's going to be a British map in the Year 1 expansions. British. No, because I went to public school. So it's British. I have a public school voice actor, and therefore it is British. Could be Lake District, could be Scotland, could be Ireland. Basically, it's a British Isles map. So, yeah, basically the worst kept secret in Farm Sim. It looks like a lot of places in the UK. So, yeah, looks like we're getting a British Platinum Edition for FS25. Hey, Ken Farmer, welcome along. Watch VF or go drive my... Hard cool. Do you know what? Something about driving a real tractor. Yeah, I can't pass. I can't really condone doing both. But rumor has it that a very good British map maker is helping to construct it. Which, if they are, if that rumor is true, that is going to be the best map they have ever created. 25, yes. I want to finish this bale off. Here we go. Paramount sitting around here. 7. I'll be honest, I'm not holding my breath with Giants maps unless they get help outside. They're getting outside help, Vapor. As I said, they're getting outside help. I believe the rumor is they're getting outside help. I'm not confirming or denying anything. There we go. Oh no, I've turned it off and it's dropping it out the back. Oh, I have to pick it up later. Right. Yay, let's fold that up then. I have faith that they're not going to mess this up. I'll put it that way. Hey, Depog Lord, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Oh, it looks like actually we could do with putting some hay bales in for the cows. That's looking very low. Just look at some FS25 stuff. It appears that if a tractor is going slow enough on the road, traffic overtake. Ah, that's what that is. Thank you, Depogl. There was a question because there's a car that's out of place on one of the screenshots. And yeah, it looks like vehicles might overtake that. That would be cool. That's going to cause chaos. I'm intrigued to see how that works, actually, because I can immediately think of ways in which you could cause massive problems with that. Immediately. Right, I'm going to leave course play picking up these bales. Go and pick this one up first, though. And we'll get our other tractors back to the farm, I think. Because it would be good to move on to June. Right. And there you go. Might bring, yeah, and then I'll bring the telehandler back. Yeah, oh, just think about it. If you can get your speed up to the same as a car as it's overtaking, you could make it crash into oncoming traffic. Is the immediate thing that comes to my head. We're at 73 viewers. We are not far away from a giveaway on Twitch. Later, gaming critique. Catch you later. Hope you have a good day. It'd be nice if traffic actually had somewhat of a collision. Yes. How have I been working on this map? Oh, don't know what episode we're up to. I'd have to go and check. We are on our second year, so we've only had one harvest so far. We're coming up to our second harvest. Had a quick way of looking forwards. Go. Off out. Off a hired worker. Park you up. And lights off. This will take out the end because we need to go and put the baler away. Whoa, we still need to move those. We need to do some clearing up around the yard, I think, as well. How's the hori go? I'm really loving it, Crofter. Really loving it. I was saying earlier, the thing that is going to make this hori kit amazing is actually going to be the collector's edition of FS25. The one thing it misses is an obvious place for an obvious start button. There is space here. I wonder if it'll fit there. But yeah, the idea, I think I might have to get a desk that I can mount this on and put the key down there somewhere. It'd just be, yeah, it will. Oh God, I can imagine this setup with the key from the collector's edition, and it's just gonna be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Pre-order already? Apparently the hori indicator stalk thing works on the Jeep. You can't remove the indicator stalk. I don't quite know what you mean by that, because yeah, you can't remove the indicator stalk. I've just looked at it. Oop, reverse. Morning, Cornish Gnome. Welcome along. Right. Oh, got to take it apart. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that on a £400 piece of kit. Go on, advert. Later, the Pog Lord. Right. Now, we're going to try this hori kit out with this. That angle. No path found. Hang on. There we go. Big Bubba. When are you getting sent the collector's edition being partner and such? That's a good question. I do not know. Partners are not automatically sent the collector's edition. Giants did send us out a press pack each last year, which is very nice, very lovely. I do have a collector's edition on order just in case, because I want the collector's edition, and yeah, I'm not going to miss that opportunity. But we'll see what happens. If I do get a collector's edition sent to me, I will give away a collector's edition. So I will keep the one ordered and do a giveaway. Come on, get that in there. Oh, there we go. Oh no, back. Yeah, getting used to these controls is fun. Yeah, I don't want that to be the extension. We're gonna have to change that. Can't imagine being a farmer before the 1940s. My dad can. No, my dad can't because my dad was born 46. So no, my dad can't. My grandfather could. Can I get my character? Big Bubba. I do have a collector's edition code. It is in the description on YouTube, I think. No, where the heck is my collector's edition link? Hang on, I'm going to test something quickly. Because if I set it to the same thing... No, I didn't set it... Ah! I thought I had a collector's edition link. I don't think I do. Don't. Right, let me just grab you a collector's edition link that's a channel. You can't buy it from FarmSim directly, from the FarmSim website directly. Farming Simulator 25 collector's edition. Get me a link. Copy that. So if you want to get the collector's edition and support the channel, you can do this. That is an Amazon link, which is a referral link. Who has NYBY? The code will work on the Farming Simulator website. So yeah, you get a disc, and even if you don't have a disc drive, you can still use the code to download the game from the FarmSim website. Right. Yeah, I need to change that because that is bugging me. Don't reset them all. Extend front loader arm. Right, and then raise front loader tool. No. Okay, open front loader tool. Yeah, raise tool. Okay. So let's try that now. Yeah. 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 Good. For the modding video and the 8-bit 2, yes, I think you should be able to download all of that from the FarmSim website with codes included in the collector's edition. Believe it or not, I bought a USB plug-in disk drive just to play Robot Wars Extreme Destruction and Simpsons Hit and Run. That's very cool. That is very cool. Donna Kebab, do you know what? I actually need to get a plug-in, a CD drive, a DVD drive, because I have I have discs, I have old archives and things that I can't access at the moment because I don't have the discs. because I don't have a drive. Right, so let's head up there. We need to empty out the JCB that's up there as well. Fighting wasp nests right now is something Farm Sim needs to add to. Oh no, I have enough fun with wasp nests at home. I don't need wasp nests in Farm Sim, thank you. Although I will say, why did that switch to going backwards? Farm Sim, no, badgers, sorry, not Farm Sim, badgers, very good at handling wasp nests. We get at least one wasp's nest in the garden every year, and as long as it's not in the roof, which we've had one in our roof, as long as it's not in the roof, the badger deals with it most years now. It's fantastic. England's wasps are not well mannered. They are the devil's insects that they are everywhere around the world. Right, now I think I left. Did I leave my... Did I not leave my tines up here? Left that up here. Oh, I thought I left my... Where are they? That's that. That's a load of stuff in there. Oh, my bale fork is down at the main farm. Right, back we go. Oh, let's empty out the JCB first, rather than that just sitting there. The only insects I dislike wasps. They've stung my son twice. They keep causing havoc in my garden. Yeah, not a fan of wasps. All right, around we go. I'm getting more and more wanting to change my layout on my screen. Everything about my stream, to me, feels really cluttered at the moment. Yeah, do you get a download code for FS25 in the collector's edition, or do you need to purchase separately? You get a download code in the FS25 collector's edition. It's the same code as you would use to install the CD, or from the DVD. CD. Right, let's go back and grab the actual correct piece of kit. You know what, with this wheel, I think I could actually, because it sits so nicely at its return point, I think I could have a 0 dead zone. I think I can actually get away with that on this wheel. Because look, it's 2% is there. How anybody uses the default 14% dead zone in Farm Sim, I don't understand. There must be some really shoddy wheels out there. 46, sometimes I think it's a different language. Bill record CD is getting bad as tech moves so far. I am immersed in modern tech and I still use really outdated, which makes me feel old using that phrase, terms like CD and you know, things like that. Hell, I still own video cassettes. And a video cassette recorder. Right. Oh, did I might have put that on here. Did I put that on here? I think 25 would be a really good button for connect and disconnect. Yeah. Let's see. Controls. Gamepad controls. I have nothing for it at the moment. Okay. Save. Okay. Yeah, that works. Thank you, just build complexity to do my link. Thank you, Red Bull. You're awesome. It's for controllers. Oh, it's for controllers. Ah. That makes sense, Crofter. We have busy tests too, nothing to play them on. Yeah, that's why I made sure that I held on to a video a video recorder. I do have a USB to plug into my computer to eventually rip whatever I've got on left on tape onto my computer. A couple of them, there's a couple of TV appearances and things I need to get off, because we went over the fact that I've been on TV a few times. So I got a couple of TV appearances I want to grab off that are currently sitting on tape. Right. So let's get some bales out. Currently feeding at the moment. So how much do we have in here? Yeah, still got a fair amount of silage, and I think it's the hay we're low on. That's coming out. How are we for mineral feed as well? 5 for mineral feed. Hey, we've got 17,000. Okay. So I think we probably want 4 bales. 6 bales. There we go. Another question. Season pass isn't included. No, I don't think just the season pass is available on its own at the moment. I will double check that. Okay. Let's have a look. Here, no. DLC. Okay, as far as I can tell, the season pass isn't available on its own yet. It is only available as part of pre-ordering the season pass pack. Yeah, the year one bundle is the only way you can get the season pass at the moment. But I reckon closer to the time, it will become available. How full is that bottom bale? Top bale definitely is a full bale, so that can come out. That bottom bale probably isn't. Hey, Mystic, welcome along. Right. Let's get this out of the way. I want this out of the way. Off. On. Oh, missed your comment about Wasp. Here we go. Morning, VF. My cousin was stung about 240 times by wasps. He only went out to feed his chickens, and a swarm came across, ran for the house, followed him in the house, and his wife was throwing water over him, nearly died and was that close. If it wasn't for his neighbor and the nurses. Oh my lord. Mystic. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, I hate wasps. This is the Oaks, but it's the vintage Oaks Spice Farms in Briscoe. That link is wrong. Oh my lord, that's a King Mogs list link. I need to. I definitely need to switch that link. Jeez. That's crazy, Mister. Absolutely nuts. It's not on Mod Hub. It is on Farms in Briscoe's itch.io page, which that King's Mod link will take you to eventually, but later, Virtual Trucker. Thanks for joining us. I wonder today, it's getting what? Do you know what? The sun's coming round. I'm gonna have to open the window in a minute. Yeah, might as well load these up ourselves. Open the door on the JCB. Hey, Hey, GamingFFC. What on the farm sim bid? Awesome. Any new crops in FS25, or do we know? Beyond, so the two crops we know of, Ken, we've got rice, both short grain and long grain. We also have spinach. So those are the new crops we know of. New animals, we have, we know we have goats at this point. Playing farming right now. Awesome, Zach. Join me on farm. And not literally because it's a single player, but... We're going to have an exact number of bales off this field. We might have an exact number of bales. I am sure it's a goat. Yes. I am amazed. So I put out a short calling it a lamb. I've also put out a full video calling it a lamb. And nobody's commented and said to me, that's not a lamb, that's a goat. Which I'm very surprised by everybody's restraint, to be honest. It appears to be three stages of animals, which is fantastic. But no, it has been confirmed that is a goat, not a lamb, or not a sheep. Almost got 70 days. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely a goat. Okay, and down. Not a barber. Yeah, faces don't. And 3 years. Right, this could go back down to the main farm because I think we've collected everything up. And I will take both of these back down to the main farm, actually. What's up for harvest next month? 11:30. We might actually start harvesting something. Next month. Nothing is up for harvest next month. Well, poplar grass and oilseed radish. After that, we are into wheat, barley, canola, and oats. We got at least 2 of those, and nothing else. Grapes don't hit till September. Okay, so later in our harvest then. Painting goat. Screaming goat. Go that way. That's interesting. Oh, that goes up. Okay. Go that way. I don't know what I'm doing with the boom at the moment. Oh, right. I'm pushing the boom out. Down. Up. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Where is my other tractor? I'm getting better at not going to the mouse for looking around. One thing I do need to sort is zoom in and zoom out functionality when I'm here. At the moment I can turn. Oh. That shouldn't happen. Should have my mouse control. Why don't I have my picture control? That's weird. I bought the freaking bale stock bike stacked back down here. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. So BF is messing up. Oh no, here it comes. Because, yeah, my speed is set wrong. Right. Weeds! We need to deal with weeds before the end of this day, otherwise we're screwed. Right. Oh, how many weeds do I have in field? That's not good news. Yeah, you see, that's why I need a zoom in function. Camera control for zoom. And header reel. Pipe up. Look down, left, look right. That's weird. Why does that look like? Break. Okay, now that's not what I'm after. Looking for camera zoom in, camera zoom out. That's what I'm after. Camera zoom in, camera zoom out. Right. That. No. Camera zoom in is that towards me. Camera zoom out. That. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then I have full control over the camera from the desk. Perfect. Thank you, Cher. And I immediately go and use the mouse. They're off. Oh, right. We are... Oh, no, I need to grab this tractor. You need to go and deal with this weed problem. That I think is, yeah, that's the weeder. Left. Forwards. Now, where do we have a weed problem? What if carrots, parsnips, and red beans going to be base game? Yes, they will, Jesse. They absolutely will. Yeah, we got 2 fields full of weeds here. 54 and 52. We need to get both of these planted. What is the growth stage on these 2 fields? 52 might be a little bit prone to do this. Nope, we're good. Right, okay. Oh, King Scorpion, are you going to make it in? Oh, bounced off the rim. Unlucky. Oh, 64.87. Well done, NYBY. We seem to have some canola weed growing around the edge of this field. Right, let's see if we can get the GPS working on this, I think. Oh, that's a 69.05 from GamingFFC. Ooh, that was close. In finally. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this at 177. So if I bring that up, that, back 177. That sets with the lines. That sets it on. I think. Don't know what that does. Okay. Thankfully, this is one of those pieces of kits that nicely goes over that corner. That's what I thought. Yes, free pack of stream loot cards if you land in the pool with a score of over 80. Wow, and this is the line that I want. So this is 340, I think. Yeah. GamingFFC has redeemed a farming simulator pack. But it's a 63 as well. There you go, GamingFFC. I have gifted you a farming sim pack. You know what? I think this is 42. That's a 70. I really hope you can turn the GPS lines off in FS25. Because I only want them on long enough to line myself up. That is, yeah, that's going to have to change. Sing the chorus to Combine Harvester song. I've got a brand new Combine Harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I got a brand new Combine Harvester and I'll give you the key. Thank you, GamingFFC. Can't get GPS to work at all on here, but the GPS that I'm using, the guided steering, wow, that is a slow rotation, isn't it?
Gaming wants to wrap a bale.
Wrap away. That's weird. That's weird, Jesse. Morning, Jamie. Do you think we can copy GPS to other tractors in FS25? I don't know at the moment. Again, I think we're looking at a very basic version of GPS in FS25. And I think it's probably going to be a modder thing to... to get it to do everything we want it to.
Gaming is shearing his sheep.
A very nice sheep it is too. Wobster again. Hopefully. My hope is that they'll be able to go in, whoever does it will be able to go in and enhance the one that we get with FS25. It's so the thing I equate it to is look at the difference between seasons in FS19 and seasonal changes in FS22. You are not going to get anywhere near the level of detail that you get in FS22 with GPS in FS25. But that is the price we pay for having GPS in FS25. Mind you, I would not have had to have turned around like that. GPS in 25 will do the turning of your tractor for you as well, which is a little bit more realistic to how GPS works in real life. Completely forgot this job needed doing. How much? Oh, I missed a line. How much do we have in our productions? We're still producing bread. How much do we have in storage? Oh, we've got a fair amount in storage. Right, so lift, turn. Go. Bad Turtle NZ, thank you for subscribing with Prime. You are awesome. That is our first sub today. That's that number is left over from last night. It's interesting that I don't know what the 24-hour period that that is counted by Twitch is, or maybe it's every 10 subs. Sure, pare down the ability to console level. Script will fix for us. Still looks great. Exactly. With VCL GPS, you just have to push a button and then it turns around for you. Ah, okay. That's pretty cool. I've not used VCA since FS19. Wish I could see the weeds on the minimap. Ground deformation looks good from what we've seen. I wonder if the mud mod will be able to incorporate so we can get stuck. I'm very much hoping so, Crofter. The mud mod paired with that ground deformation is going to look amazing. And I don't think the mud mod will need to be much different to how it is in in 22. Because, yeah, it sinks into the ground now. That functionality doesn't need to be there. It just needs the functionality to add the extra mud and everything in, and to get stuck, and to make me maybe make those make the whole ground a little bit deeper. Oh wow. Why does Alt-Tab make me go backwards? Interesting. Alt-Tab must be the key command for go backwards. Ground deformation looks good from what we've seen. Wonder if the head down the ability. Yeah. Just making sure that I haven't missed anybody on that. How long will we be going for? Need 2.5 hours. Am I using the clutch? I am not using the clutch at all, no. Oh, did I leave any weeds? Oh, I did leave a bit. Press the button too early. Doing a grand job. Slightly worried I have an entire full field to go yet, getting rid of these weeds, but it is May and it should stay lighter a little bit longer. So with any luck, we'll be able to get through this. I think we might have to do the weeds on field 54 next time. We'll see how far we get in the next half an hour. We got most of them, which is good. But it's much harder to see the weeds on this field than the other one, though. Much, much harder. And that's why I'm pleased for GPS. Just try and switch off stop and go settings so the brakes don't do reverse the throttle does. Okay. I might have an experiment with it. Watch is off. What was that about? Nothing massively important right now. Yeah. Wow, that zooms in and out very fast. Good afternoon, Leonard. Welcome along. I'm gonna change, because I lift and then redo my row, I'm actually gonna change my controls a little bit again. This is the thing, when you get a new controller set up, it is very much just tweaking things until it's just right. Oh, that's course play. Here we go. Go and steering. So auto width is 4. 5 is steering guidance, which we're going to set for that. Realign track is 6. Toggle line display is 7. Auto width is 4. Set guidance point is 2. I'm going to change that to 5. The guidance steering menu is 3. Put that to 2. Right, and then I've got nothing up on 3. Actually, no, I'm gonna set that to 3. Yeah, and then auto width is 4. 6 and 7 is that. Okay, right, that'll do. So that should make things easier. Let's get Hurry to send you the truck control system for the wheel. I am interested in having a go with that, I'll be honest. But now it should be a case of I don't need to take my hand off the joystick. I can just set myself down for the next track. That's really efficient. Save those. Yeah, so that's just 2 buttons on my joystick now. No, this is part of the Horsch DLC. It's fair. This is the Horsch Transformer 12 VF. I'm using 2 fast pedals since the already ones have a slight dead zone at the start. I plug those. Can I plug the Thrustmaster pedals into my Hori wheel? That's interesting. That I didn't know, Crofter. I hadn't tried that. You need an adapter for $40. Ah, okay. That's really smooth now that I'm not having to take my hand off the joystick. Just leave it there and lift and then set the GPS again. That is brilliant. How far up this field have I got to go? The whole way this time. Must have bounced halfway through the field because we got a small patch of weeds left about there-ish. Can't see anything. Doesn't mean they're not there though. This is where having the where suddenly having the eye tracker becoming useful, or the head tracker. You know, going like that. Gonna just run down this row again to clear this little or some patches up that are on this row, interestingly. Wow, it's the previous row. Not see anything. Wonder if the cabin FS25 has any improvements. What improvements would you be after, Crofter? Out of interest. Did get the strip. Excellent. Nice bit of lining up there. It is getting good. More camera movements. Okay, oh, as in things like that. Being able to lean forward. Almost being able to move around the cab. Cheers, ASO. I'm good, thank you, Asa. Wrong track. Go on the next one. Oh, wow, further out. Beginning to see some weeds. I reckon this track. Yeah, there we go. Not many left in here now. Lean forward and look down at the same time, or lean to the side and look down. Yeah. Sort of try and get a better view out of your cab, basically. I am running realistic cab view, yes. Which is why I can lean forward. Oh, that's better. Get my armrests in the right place. Nope, I want this to do Headland first. We're going to go and start loading up the trailer because we're going to want to sell that, everything in our production next time. Go. Michael Pauser 15, welcome along. Right, okay. Goes together. Verse. Will this be easier in cab? Not. Oh, shoot. Maybe. Oh, reverse, please. Plan here is to get everything stacked the same way. If I'm careful, I should be able to do that. I think there was another load of cheese on the end. Yep, there is. That started developing a squeak. Yeah, it has. That's interesting. That bread. Oh my god. There we go. I'm trying to load. I could just drive the truck down the side of this and load these up, but I'm trying to load it so that we don't load anything out of order, and with the differing sizes we get here, we end up with the same stacks. My biggest problem with this is the area in which I've set it up. I'm having to use the shuttle a lot at the moment, and it is giving me a squeak. That's interesting. Why are you suddenly squeaking? Telehandler knows it's Monday. Oh yeah. I have a feeling the bread does as well. Lost track of what I've got stacked where. Right, okay. Want a... These... Then we'll take a double pile. Get the bottom one. Then take that one as well. Get that out and then put it back in. There's pity. It takes them off the forks. Boom. But if then one drops onto the forks, it won't take them off that, which is slightly annoying. Is there any reason why you can't pick 2 pallets at a time? Yes, so I showed that a moment ago. It'll only auto-load pallets that are... Oh, I messed up. That are on the forks. Yeah, I messed up. You can see I've got a single pallet of bread there that's at an angle. That's annoying. Oh, come on. I think we need to sell these today. Had stopped producing things out from the no. Afternoon, Darkstar. How are you doing? What am I using for the loading? This is the auto loader mod from the mod hub. There's an auto loader mod that will just attaches to any piece of any flatbed and allows you to auto load. I'm only auto loading on this series because we have so much coming out of the factory. It would take me forever to actually stack these myself, and even then the auto loader is not perfect. As you can see, it's having trouble with the custom pallets versus the standard ones. Can't see. Alright, but say it's unlike me to auto load. Yeah, it's purely because we're doing a bigger farm here. It's just, it doesn't make sense for me to do it the other way. but I am still making sure that I pick it up with the telehandler and take it to the trailer, rather than just parking it beside the trailer, which I can do with, which I could do. I just drive the trailer alongside and auto load everything. But I'm not going to do that. There we go. Right, last pallet, and then we'll go and put JCB away. What mod am I using for the load? It's there's an autoloader add-on mod, I think it is, that's on the mod hub. That's the mod that I'm using. I am gonna have to work out why this is suddenly squeaking at me. Oh dear, we are well off. Right, let's go and get this sold then. Baby auto load mod on auto load container mod. It auto loads absolutely everything. It's great. Oh wow. Right, we need to take a right turn at the top. Could go through my yard, but yeah, we'll go through my yard. Did a grand job up here getting all of that hay made. That's worked really well. Did y'all have that problem where the wheel and pedal is coming off? No. How much we got? We got 10,000 liters of baguettes. We got 10,000 liters of rolls, 3,000 liters of cheese, and 3,000 liters of bread. And this is before we start this year's harvest. We're gonna have cereal this year. Bully DK, welcome along. Did you, all right, yeah, welcome along. Like you're playing 2 games in one, right? Yes, we are now playing trucking simulator. I think I'm going to completely remove the dead zone for this wheel. It's not necessary. It centers so well that you just don't need it. My lesson. The shop is just round the corner here. Pull in, we'll sell this. And that'll do us. Right, so 16,000 for that stuff. And another 59,000 for the rest. Fantastic. Right, I think that is where I'm gonna finish. To be honest, for today, we'll get the truck back next time. We have... How's our weeder doing? So that's still going through that field, so we'll pick up with that next time as well. So we'll save this here. And yeah, so I will be back tomorrow morning from 9:30 a.m. and we'll be continuing on the farm. We've got we'll probably be, so we'll finish off that weeding, we'll get the truck back, and then we'll move on to the next day, and we should be able to get started on the harvest tomorrow. So hopefully that will be all good. We're gonna go find someone to raid. Who we got? Yeah, I know we're raiding. We're gonna raid Mr. Ting, who's live this afternoon. So go say hi to him. He is the newest partner. Twitch partner. So yeah, he's now Twitch partner as Mr. Ting, I think. But it's not showing me the partner thing on there. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Video out this afternoon is on furling. That is now available to all Harvest Manager level and above YouTube channel members and patrons for early access. So go check that out if you have access now, or check it out at 5 p.m. this evening when that goes live. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. Oh, Bad Turtles. I'm sorry, Bad Turtle NZ. Thank you very much for subscribing. You are awesome. Right, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you, as always, to all of my patrons, my channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.